I still don't like Vadis. However, I now understand that you're supposed to activate it in response to your opponent activating the effect that moves a card in the graveyard, which then lets you XC summon for free.
Twice!
I didn't make the connection until I actually saw it happen, and when it did, I was like, oh, that makes sense, has nothing to do with Pax, but it's my video and I do what I want to. Exorsister is clearly the best archetype among the 3 and Grand creators in terms of playability, and yeah, me saying this may have something to do with them all being bitches.
There's some truth to that.
But I'm a pretty basic person, and guess you could call me a basic bitch, so these bitches doing basic shit is right up my alley. Konami decided to make Pax an archetype searcher. At worst, a lot of archetypes would love to have a card that's worse effect is searching any card in a fucking archetype. You could have just left it at that, but no, not Konami. If you decide to search a system instead of a spell on trap and you control one or have one in the graveyard to list the bitch, you can special summon it. Now, obviously, it's a quick play, so you can activate it during your opponent's turn in response to an opponent's effect that will move a card in their graveyard just like that. So I understand why it says this, but if you're not doing that, you can search any Exorsister card. Now don't get it fucked up. I like that you don't need to summon Mikilis to search it or Mentor, but why the fuck did Konami make this so motherfucking good? As an Exorsister fan, cause these bitches, I'm glad Pax is this good, but there's a difference between being good and why the fuck does this do all that? I don't think it should be that good, but then again, we don't have a way to force the sister's effects, so I guess it's perfectly fine. Thanks for watching. My Patreon, Cashapp, Venmo, PayPal's in the description. So is my Discord server link. You know what time it is.
What's the question?
Do you know the game Genshin Impact? And if you do, what you think about it? Yes, I am aware of Genshin. I played it more last year than I play it now, but yes, I'm aware of it. And besides the fact it's a gacha game and there's a whole lot of grinding and shit, and I'm not trying to spend a whole lot of time to do that shit, at least consecutive days, game's fine. I mostly like how it looks. And the bitches. Did you know that I appreciate your straight to the point, back it up with facts, point out Konami BS content? Well, I wouldn't have known unless you told me so. Thank you. Thoughts on coffee and similar stimulants. I can only speak on coffee, but coffee is great the first time you drink it, or the second, maybe the third, but if you start drinking it all the time, then it has diminishing returns, which defeats the entire fucking purpose of you drinking coffee in the first place. So it's nothing wrong with coffee. I just know from my experience, it's a bad idea to continually drink it, because the point that you're drinking it for kind of gets lost the more you drink it. That you're all free now is one they end every one of their streams with for over a decade now. Are you a Team Spooky fan? And if so, which fighting game on their stream do you tune into the most? I am aware that the streams are usually ended with that clip, and I saw that some years ago and I was like, yeah, I'm going to use that. So yes, your association with that clip in Team Spooky, I understand, because that's pretty much where I got the clip from. I wouldn't say that I'm a fan, but I am following him on Twitch, and I do occasionally, when he does his own streams, when he's playing some random game or whatever, I do have it in the background, so take that for whatever you want to take it as. Do you wear pants when you make these videos? Yes, I do. Hashtag what's the question? Appreciate the fuck out of y'all, and if you heard any different,
somebody lied to you.